one of the major refineries operated by the economic authorities in the occupied territories, was recently set ablaze following a raid by two unidentified drones. The origin of these drones is yet to be determined. The incident, which occurred early today, resulted in a significant explosion, though the full extent of the damage to the facility is still undisclosed. A loud explosion was heard in Haifa Bay, in the occupied territories, emanating from the direction of the oil refineries in the area. Witnesses observed a mushroom cloud rising from the site. This marks the first occurrence of such an incident since the occupation opted for crisis over peace in addressing the Palestinian situation in Gaza. Despite facing scrutiny from YouTube regulators, the OMT News team remains committed to upholding journalistic integrity. Support unbiased reporting by liking and sharing to raise awareness, and subscribe to stay informed about the latest developments in Palestine. The use of drones had been ineffective against the occupation until recently due to their possession of the Iron Dome. The occupation has boasted about destroying many projectiles using this defense system. Their interceptors ensure that most missiles fired by Palestinian resistance groups are intercepted and destroyed. However, the Iron Dome has not been tested in a scenario where the adversary is a well-armed state with advanced missiles that cannot be easily shot down. While the Iron Dome has been successful in shooting down locally made projectiles and rudimentary rockets crafted from water pipes, its efficacy has been challenged as Palestinian resistance gains experience in developing and deploying more advanced drones and missiles. This recent incident at the Haifa oil refinery demonstrates a notable advancement in the technological capabilities of Palestinian drones. The drone's ability to outmaneuver the Iron Dome, despite its electronic defense system, and strike at the heart of Haifa poses a significant challenge for the occupation. To comprehend the extent of Palestinian technological advancement, it is essential to delve into the workings of the Iron Dome. The Iron Dome is a network of batteries equipped with radars designed to detect incoming short-range rockets, subsequently intercepting and neutralizing them. Each battery comprises 3 or 4 launchers, 20 missiles, and a radar, as detailed by Raytheon, the U.S. defense company that collaborates with the occupation's Rafael Defense Systems in producing the system. When the radar identifies an incoming rocket, the system assesses whether it is targeting a populated area. If so, a missile is launched to intercept and eliminate the threat. If the rocket is deemed to be heading towards an open area or the sea, it is allowed to land, thus conserving missiles. According to the military, all interceptions take place within occupation's airspace. The military has not disclosed the current number of deployed Iron Dome batteries. However, as of 2021, occupation forces had 10 batteries strategically positioned across the country, with each capable of defending a territory spanning 60 square miles, 155 square kilometers, according to Raytheon. Iron Dome is part of a comprehensive multi-layer air defense system that includes the Arrow, designed for intercepting long-range ballistic missiles, and David's Sling, tailored for intercepting medium-range missiles, such as those believed to be in possession of Hezbollah in Lebanon. Both the Arrow and David's Sling, like the Iron Dome, were developed in collaboration with the United States. Additionally, the occupation is in the process of developing a laser-based system known as the Iron Beam, designed to intercept rockets and other short-range threats at a significantly lower cost than the Iron Dome. Occupation authorities assert that this system, developed with U.S. funding, has not yet been deployed. According to OMT News, the effectiveness of the Iron Dome is primarily observed against less sophisticated missiles. However, in a scenario involving Hezbollah, possessing over 150,000 medium and long-range missiles, conservative analyses suggest that the Iron Dome could be rendered ineffective. A recent incident exemplified this when Lebanese resistance targeted surveillance equipment on the southern Lebanese border, successfully bypassing the Iron Dome and causing damage to military equipment stationed on a mountain overlooking the northern occupied part of Palestine. It is anticipated that a conflict with Hezbollah would challenge the perceived invincibility of the occupation army. Hezbollah's arsenal has the potential to neutralize Tel Aviv's defenses, posing a threat to the city's security with advanced missiles and radar systems. The use of air superiority fighters by the occupation would likely face challenges, as Hezbollah could deploy advanced anti-aircraft platforms to counter the air advantage. The failure of the Iron Dome to protect a crucial infrastructure like the refinery raises concerns for the occupation. It indicates that with concerted efforts, the Iron Dome can be overcome, potentially pressuring the occupation to seek peace and address the issues in Palestine. The perceived sense of invulnerability provided by the Iron Dome is seen as a contributing factor to the lack of peace in the region, with the occupation relying on intimidation. The targeted oil refinery is one of the 2 refineries in occupied Palestine, operated by the Bazan Group, formerly known as Oil Refinery Ltd. Its origins trace back to the British Mandate for Palestine when Consolidated Refineries Limited, CRL, a joint venture of Shell, and the Anglo-American Oil Company, began constructing a refinery complex at the end of the Mosul-Haifa oil pipeline. The pipeline stretched from oil fields near Kirkuk in then British-controlled Iraq. Construction of the first refinery unit started in 1938 and was completed in 1944, with an annual capacity of 4 million tons of crude oil. During World War II, the complex played a crucial role in supplying refined products to British and American forces operating in the Mediterranean and Middle East theater. It faced numerous bombings in the early stages of the war by Italy, but damages were promptly repaired. In 1958, due to concerns about the Arab League boycott, the British government sold Consolidated Refineries Limited, CRL, to the State of Israel, which then renamed it Oil Refineries Limited. Since then, the complex has undergone substantial expansion and upgrades. Historically, Oil Refineries Limited (ORL) also held ownership of the Ashdod oil refinery in southern occupied Palestine, establishing a monopoly over oil refining in the country. However, in 2006, the Occupation Government Companies Authority, led by Eyal Gabay, initiated privatization processes, altering the landscape of oil refining in the region. Any strike on the refinery constitutes a severe blow to the occupation's economy, resulting in reduced energy for industrial operations and heightened economic challenges. This impact is compounded by the ongoing Yemeni blockade of the Red Sea, further straining the economy. The statistics from the Bazan Group underscore the gravity of the situation. The Bazan Group is a key player in producing and marketing fuel products to companies in the occupation's markets and globally, primarily in the Eastern Mediterranean. The refinery, situated in the Haifa Bay Area, boasts a maximum daily refining capacity of approximately 197,000 barrels of crude oil, equivalent to around 9.8 million tons annually. The group prides itself on maintaining high average utilization rates, reaching approximately 90% per year and up to around 98% during months of full operations. Additionally, the Bazan Group's refinery holds an impressive ranking of 9 out of 10 on the Nelson Index, underscoring its significant economic importance. An attack on this facility constitutes a substantial economic setback for the occupation. If you find value in our accurate information dissemination, please take a moment to like and share this video to raise awareness. Subscribe to stay updated on the latest from Palestine. Until our next update, peace.